Welcome, fellow triathletes. It's Glenn here. If you remember last year, we did a short video to explain how the numbers were placed on our arms because we do use tattoos. We don't use magic markers anymore or Sharpies. So, again, pay attention. It's very important to look at the short video to figure out how the numbers are placed. Hey, Sue.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Sorry, I ran into you, Glenn.
Sue's an experienced triathlete. You know how those numbers. You know how the numbers go?
You think I'd know better, but I'm just a little nervous. I'm practicing my transition.
But everybody that's nervous, plus Susan, who's an experienced triathlete, we're going to show you how the numbers go. This is really important for everybody to watch. It's short, so pay attention.
I'm glad I got you to help me out.
Yeah. These are the tattoo numbers that we use. No more Sharpie markers. Day of the race. Tattoos. They have instructions on them. You can read the instructions. They're really simple. And what it's going to tell you is to peel off the numbers. Peel them apart. There's two. One for each arm, the left arm and the right arm. The information is going to tell you to peel off the paper, the covering, which I'm doing here. Can everybody see? Peeling it off, peeling it off, peeling it off.
You make it look so easy.
Yeah, Susan's number is 500, so if you hold it up to the light, you can see the 500 in there. Okay? Now the side that the paper was peeled off is going to go against the arm.
Gotta make sure it's dry.
No sunscreen, no baby oil, clean, nice skin. So Susan's going to pick up her sleeve. We're going to place the number on it, press it down, and we need a wet paper towel, which we have here. You can do this at home. Do it the night before the race. Don't wait till race morning. There were people last year running around in the morning trying to go in the bathroom, put their numbers on. It creates a lot of stress. Do it the night before. They won't come off. They won't come off in the bed. They won't go on the sheets. Believe me, they'll stay in your arm.
Will it stay on for 2 weeks?
It'll stay. If you don't take it off, it'll stay on. Wet paper towel. You can, in fact, you can go to work the next day and show all your friends that you did a triathlon and be very proud of it. Wet paper towel.
Hold it for a while, right?
Hold it for a while.
Yeah.
Probably a minute or so. We have a small paper towel, so if you use a big paper or a washcloth, you can cover the whole tattoo.
I've been lifting weights, you know.
Wow, Sue's all pumped up. Taking up those kayaks. Okay, so hopefully it'll work now. If it's wet enough, we should be able to slowly peel the white cardboard off.
It looks really awesome.
Look at that, guys.
Yay, number 500.
Professional triathletes. Here we are. Number 500.
That's
simple.
Great. You did a good
It's
job.
simple if you do it the night before. If you do it race morning, there's too much stress. Don't wait. Do it the night before.
That's really cool.
One for one arm, and you have another one. Same process for the other arm.
Okay.
The instructions are on there. Read them. Okay. What else do we have? We have a...
Does that go on my bike?
No, this is a helmet. The small number in your bag is a helmet number. It's not a tattoo. It has a sticky back to it. Just peel off the back. Like so. It's a sticky label type setup. Goes on the front of your helmet.
It'll stay on, don't worry.
Basically, that's for the photographers. When you're coming in on your bike, they'll be taking pictures of it. They can identify you with that number. Okay, so make sure that's on your number if you want to smile for the camera when he's there.
Just remember to take it off when you go out for your next training ride, though, or people will think you're...
Or your next race. You don't want to leave it off for your next race. How about this, Sue? The big number.
Oh, yeah. Where's that go?
Big number, one on two sides. You fold it in half. It's also a label. It's not a tattoo. Peel off the back.
Now, you think where should I put it? Up here or back here? What would you say?
Somewhere back here. Try not to interfere with the cables back here. Just like it's wet because it's raining right now. But kind of center it on your bike. Fold it over and then push them up against each other. They will stick. If by chance you have a problem with it not sticking to your bike, Scotch tape will help. A little piece of Scotch tape on each side just to make sure it's on there. This number identifies your bike. When you get in transition and when you leave transition, this number has to match the number on your arm, okay, or your race belt. Make sure this is your number on your bike, otherwise you won't be able to leave transition area. Very important. Again, if it doesn't stick, Scotch tape. Don't be afraid to put Scotch tape or any kind of tape to keep it on your bike.
All right.
What else do we have here? Okay.
Good deal.
Another tattoo, guys. Another tattoo. We have arm tattoos. This is your age tattoo. Actually, they may sue younger.
Oh, I wish I was still 50.
Sue, this is number 50. If you hold it up to the light, you can see the number 50. All right? Opposite the writing. Hold it up, that'll be your age. Now, the age groups are 5-year age groups. So this is 50 to 54. Is she going to have all age groups? You may have a 50.
You could have any.
You could be 50. You could be 53 years old, but you may have a number 50. That's okay. It puts you in that age group.
As long as
okay?
you have a number that's.
As long as you have a number within that 5-year period.
Yeah.
So if you're 53 years old and your number is 50, that's okay.
Where does that go?
This number is a tattoo, just like the one on your arm. We're going to peel off the back. Same thing. Peel it off. Goes on your right calf. Sue's right calf is here. Right calf. Press it down. Again, no sunscreen. Do it the night before.
Oops.
Wet paper towel.
Hope it works.
See what you put sunscreen on?
Yeah, I was kayaking this morning.
Wet paper towel.
My dermatologist told me to wear sunblock.
Let's see if this happens real quick. It's
Wow.
done. It needs a little more
A
time.
little more wetness.
Yeah. Should take about a minute.
What happens if somebody...
There you go, guys.
Oh, that's
Age group on your
beautiful.
calf.
That looks
Very
good.
clear.
Nice.
Really important to be identified. It's important because if you're in a swim wave and everybody's standing on the beach and your age group is supposed to be the next wave in the water, if you're mixed into a different wave, the referees or the race officials and the race director can identify you as being in the wrong wave. They can pull you out. So it's very important to have that age group on your leg. Okay?
It also helps if you're trying to run somebody down. You can look at their leg and see whether you
Well, it's an
should
advantage.
do that or not.
If you're a competitive triathlete, you like to know who's in your age group. Okay?
Or
But
if somebody passes.
that's not the real purpose of it. The real purpose is for identification.
So is
okay?
that all the numbers?
Nope.
Oh.
One more number, guys.
More
Don't
number.
go away. Please, don't go away. Pay attention.
That's
Run.
my number, 500. What do I
Run
do with
number. It's not a tattoo. It's not a label. It needs to be either pinned to your shirt, to your shorts, or if you have a race belt that it clips onto, it needs to be worn during the run. Okay? Everybody needs to have a number. You put this on when you come off your bike. It should be on the ground next to your bike in transition. Either it's pinned onto your shirt, shorts, or a race belt. Okay? Everybody needs to have a race number. Don't go running out of transition without your number. It's a penalty. It's a 2-minute penalty if you get caught. Okay? Everybody needs to have it.
I feel much better about doing this race.
Pretty cool, huh?
I got all my numbers.
We have all our numbers done.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks.
again, the most important thing that I can think of is eliminate a lot of the stress morning of the race. Do it the night before. If by chance you mess it up, the number's upside down, it doesn't stick, don't worry. We still will have body marking people there race morning to use the traditional marking method, just in case you mess it up. Okay? But try to do it the night before, and there should be no problem. One quick message while I'm still got your attention. Don't go away yet. This is important for the safety of all our triathletes, especially on the bike course. We all know you're supposed to keep to the right on your bike. We all know that not everybody does it. Okay? There are competitive triathletes, and there are triathletes that are just going out there just to finish the race. The competitive triathletes will usually yell at you. They'll say, on your left, when they want to pass on, because you have to pass on the left. If somebody's not staying over to the right, there's not a lot of room to make. They'll yell on your left. What I started doing years ago, because it's kind of confusing, almost had an accident, I would usually yell on your left, and it was a beginning triathlete who kind of confused and moved over to her left. She thought I was saying, move to your left. So now what I do now is say, move to your right, I'm passing on your left. It's a lot of words to use when you're a competitive triathlete and you don't want to use too much oxygen, but it's a safety factor. So while you're on the bike, think about it. You're responsible for everybody in the race, not just yourself. So keep over to the right, make it safe for people to pass on your left, and we should have a fun time at the Marco Triathlon like we did last year. What do you think, Sue?
It was a lot of fun. But that brings up a good point. Make sure you read the directions in your race packet, because all of this is
Race
spelled out
packet has all the
in your race
information.
packet.
Sure.
So have fun.
Have fun.
a
We'll
great
see you
race.
on race morning, and train hard, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks again.